I'm welcome to the stream. Gonna get started here. Uh, with ryguy here pretty shortly. Uh, Last night did not go well for me, and I'm not expecting this one to go well either. It's it is what it is. I do not have a good matchup, and we'll just see if this we'll see how this goes. Readjusting some color stuff. Uh, yeah, should be it'll be a good game no matter what. Um, I'm just not expecting to win this at all. So we're gonna make a game of it, and that's about all I'm really thinking I'm gonna be able to get away with. Um, where I should be in soon. Said about 10 minutes, about 10 minutes ago. So, and he posted a thing about his upcoming stream. So, let's say something. These are actually decent glyphs for me compared to him. Um, see what happens here. Really interesting game. I feel like I basically need to play way more aggressively against him than I did against Severe Escape. So let's see what happens. As long as we're just constantly disrupting his whole thing, I don't really need to. I honestly should probably save Kago for the end game rather than middle of the middle of the battlefield like I did last time and tried to assassinate Raylan. I should probably just be using the blood bear as an Urk. I think I misplay last time. Let's see here how it goes. I'll hop into one of the voice channels here. Um, Grabbing the red side. All right. Did Smash Bros. Come in multiple colored editions? It did. I want to just no, never mind. It didn't. Okay, well, need to be slightly careful about curses. Not super careful, but like I should be careful about clogging dudes up. Although, what does that power with? Okay, attack with a normal attack. Okay, so I can't use them. All right, cool, 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 cool. All right. All right. So I need to snipe anybody on land. I can do that. Moldier could also be really useful for me, but we'll find out. Put a marker one on her, and then after that, just fall on in on top. Just yeah, I filled all my starting clean spaces. All right. Slightly careful curses. I might want to win initiative here. I don't actually know.
Hey, what's up?
Pixar movie.
God
Um,
damn it. Go for it again. How's it
look,
going?
it's going
Is what I
pretty.
should have said.
Yeah, that's what you should have said. Woke up feeling a little under the weather, so if I do sound a little
Oh,
scratchy,
I'm
that's a
sorry.
problem. But I feel better-ish now. So, um, but yeah, um, yeah. No, I had a supervisor. I used that. It's a Pixar movie comment so many times that she told me that I was no longer allowed to use it. To which I responded that multiple people had told me this, but they weren't the boss of me.
Oh, okay.
And since she was
Yeah,
my supervisor, well,
yeah, then you have to listen. Yeah,
all
bummer.
right.
That's funny. It's not the big C, is it, what you have? Or just a head cold or
No
something?
idea. I just woke up feeling a little scratchy in my throat. I've had COVID once, and it's unpleasant, but it didn't feel like this. But I don't know. Like apparently, like there's multiple different strains of it. I'm relatively careful, so anyway. So that's okay. And then how many of these do I get to move? Sorry, just checking my powers. Oh, gobble movement is before. Fun.
Good question. Not super familiar with Urk. After revealing an order marker before taking the turn.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and Urk will go there. Cool. Done.
All right, one is on Raylan. We're just gonna drop her right to there, I suppose.
Four, 5, 6. Right, I'm done.
Cool. Two's on the Garu. Go. Let's see. Who Urk's a speedy little boy. Uh, there. To here. And I guess to here. And we'll just take a bunch of shots up at Urk 2v4s. I think, yes. And I'm just gonna pump these all out here.
Okay.
And you can defend on whatever hits, which is not much.
You still get a wound.
Okay. 30% damage in one shot. Incredible. Oof. Wow, his attack is 4?
Hold here.
Holy cow. Oh, right. Yeah. Well, little boy, my boy, sweet boy, could not defend that. All right. He's on the Ashigaru. We'll go here, 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 and we'll go here. Why not? Okay, so we've got 2 engaged Urk. They're going to attack 2v3s here. We'll start with the back one first, the one closer to Raylan. Okay. And then the other one. How do I feel about Urk? How do I feel about Urk versus Wannick? Well, let's take the easier kill. We'll take the 3v2 on the Wannick Goblin. Damn.
Dun
And
dun.
we'll take the 2v2, I suppose, on the control point. Never mind. Damn. Okay. 4 for 16. All right. It's because I'm wearing a blanket over my shoulders and one of my cats was sleeping on it, um, which I thought maybe would curse me with some bad luck, but confirmed.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Could not have
Well,
moved the sleeping cat. So you get
I just realized I made
one,
him. Yeah, I only get 1 point.
one victory point.
I forgot partway through that. Oh yeah, I only get 1 point for one of those dudes. Oh
Yeah, I
well.
wondered, but perfect.
Like I said, not fully on my game here today. And then
That's okay. All right. There's my order markers. Oh, and Wannick. Cursus is gonna take it.
go for it.
One's on the Ashy. Um, I mean, we didn't do anything last time. Uh, I think we want to try and shoot Urk a little more. Let's do that. Let's take the. Oh, actually, let's go up to there. Up to there. 5. Up to there. And up to here. Okay. Uh, we're going to shoot down on. Let's see. This one's going to shoot down on the Goblin on Wannick, 3v2. Oh
So
my.
this is where all my
This
dice luck
is
was
how it's
last night.
this is how it's gonna be. Okay. Uh, let's see. This one will shoot down on Wannick Goblin. Okay. I was a little worried on that one. This one's gonna shoot down on Control Point Goblin. And this one uh is gonna shoot Urk 2v3. All right. Oh, jeez. Okay.
What a great turn for me.
Yeah, that was a nice block. Um, man. Yeah, we've been throwing a lot of dice at each other, and so far we've killed a grand total of 3 figures. So it's really exciting up in here. This one's gonna be a barn burner.
You got
Uh,
50% defense and I got 57% attack. That feels about right.
I love it. I love it. Um, okay. Okay. We're gonna start with some shots on Urk. We're gonna take the weight than fire here. We'll take one more even ground shot. Hmm. Oh, okay.
No kill like
Five
overkill.
wounds on 5 wounds on Urk. Feels bad. We've got 2 shots left from even ground here. Let's take this shot. 3v3, 3v. Oh wait, 3v2. I suppose. Oh, oh my goodness. Uh, yeah. Let's try that again. I suppose. This goblin defense so tricky. Only min-max strategy for dice roll this game.
Apparently.
All shields or no shields.
Spaces. Oh wow. Oopsie doodle.
That Garu defense.
See what he does.
Okay. Threes on Ashigaru.
He's got it. Oh gosh, no, I'm not winning. I just saw your comment, Thrasher. If I win this game, it'll be because of incredible dice luck or something, which I've gotten a bit of it so far. So, but like this is just going to be a pain to deal with. I need to do a lot of damage on this, and I haven't. So,
Do you think this Ashigaru has line of sight to Mr. Bugbear?
probably.
Guess I could rotate to the heads. So the
I,
heads
I
get
I feel like it's since that's an open
okay.
thing.
I guess the
I don't
hex.
remember
Yeah.
how
Now that
big the
I'm
op yeah, I don't remember how big the opening is, but and the bugbear's not exactly small.
yeah, I guess I'm looking now. The level 3 hex has to be open to move through. So I think I would have line of sight through that hex there. Okay. Just thought I would double check, trying to decide if I want to move or not. And I'm really not sure. Eh, Okay, I think we'll wait then fire uh onto that bugbear. Let's start with the 4v4. Ooh, okay.
You can block that. Good. I was very worried I was about to be
A
proven
couple more
wrong.
shots of 3 from these two goobers. One more shot. And then we'll take even ground on 3v2 on the Goblin by Wannick there.
Four, five, six, seven, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go there. One. Seven. Six. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yeah.
That one is going to go on Raylan.
Making it so he has to be careful now, and he's gonna like. I'm moving to the point where I can
Okay,
theoretically
I'm all set.
pull something off, and okay, I get
You take
permission.
it. Ooh, ooh, goblins. Goblins. You still got one guy left. Yep.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, I have to move that dude before I can
One.
actually get away with that.
The one guy who couldn't quite keep up with his peers and get that kill.
Now I'm done.
Okay. One is also on Ashigaru, and we're just gonna wait them fire. Even ground 3v2 on the left side there. Okay. Uh, take a 3v2 on the right side. 3v2 in the center there. And a 3v3 from the back ranks. Oh, okay. Oof. Okay.
Like, I might actually pull this off.
Two on the Ashigaru.
He's starting to
Uh,
have to play very.
I think we're actually not gonna wait then fire this turn. That was two. Um, we're gonna take a shot with this last one up here. So first, let's take the 2v2 here. We'll take the other 2v2. And then we've got 3v4 on Mr. Bugbear. And we're going to take a 2v2 on the goblin hiding behind the tree. It's kind of assuming line of sight there, I guess. I would
No,
think
I
so.
figured you had it.
Yeah, I think if I just spin them, not a problem. Yep. Okay, that's my two. Oof. Okay. That would have been a big kill from that gobbo. Okay. 3 on the Ashigaru. Gonna go 4, 5 here. And we'll attack with this one too. So let's go down on Mr. Bugbear, 3v4. Uh, down on Gabo in the Shadow, 3v3. Same Shadow Goblin. Oh, okay. Thought I pumped out that attack. And Even Ground Goblin. It's just a 2v2. Okay.
This I feel like I could actually pull this one off because 4, which means I'm literally 2 rounds away from winning. Well, more than that, but you know.
Okay. Let's do it.
Go.
Oh, 20. Okay. One's on the Ashigaru.
Like I said, with a killer
We're
shield
gonna
is a
wait
very
the
good
fire
one.
down onto this bugbear with some 4v4s. So we'll start at the corner there.
Oof.
All right. Warming up the dice. Next one on the level 3. Next one on the level 3. And final one up on the level 4. That would have been on the bugbear.
Yes, but I used the dismiss the rabble.
Oh, right. Expendable rabble. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
Three v four, I believe.
Uh, yeah, do they have a boost from
From the
Mr.
bugbear, yeah.
Bugbear?
Mm-hmm.
Have a minute. Okay. Yep. Yes, you're correct.
Forty-four away. Let's force him to move up.
Oof. Uh, Sheesh. Alrighty. 2 on the Ashigaru. We're going to wait then fire. Let's see. Does this Ashigaru have line of sight through the center there?
And I think it's actually solid
Thinking
wall with
no.
that. I think that's solid wall.
Yeah. Hmm. Okay. This one probably yes, though.
Yeah, that one for sure.
Okay. Cool. Then I'll wait then fire. We're gonna shoot up 3v4 at that goblin. No, we'll shoot here 3v4. 3v3, sorry, at that goblin.
Actually, it's too many dice, but it doesn't matter. I only get two. I don't get a defense bonus from the bugbear,
Oh, right. Oh, 3v2.
but it doesn't
Okay.
matter because
Yeah, gotcha. Okay, then we'll shoot 4v4 on Mr. Bugbear. We'll shoot a 3v4 on Mr. Bugbear. And we will shoot a 3v2 at that goblin on the grass there. All right, that is their turn. Mm, That's pretty good. Couldn't replicate it. Got him.
it shouldn't, but
Well,
I'm very close to it.
uh, okay. So now I'm thinking these guys probably all have line of sight on Bugbear.
Yes.
If I had to guess. Okay. Uh, I think we are going to move. Well, actually, let's shoot some goblins. I think he has line of sight past the tree there, that second one back.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. So we'll shoot past the tree 3v2. Okay. Uh, we'll shoot onto we'll shoot here onto the road 3v2. Onto the road again. And down, I guess, 4v2 onto the road. Okay. Alrighty. Um, hmm. I think that one's also gonna go on curses.
Should not be winning this game, but I'm very close to pulling it off. Six goblets left.
Okay, it's gonna be an interesting round. Go
Yep.
for it.
I believe it's going to be a 2v4, I think.
Yep. Okay. One's on Ashigaru. 5, 5, 5. Uh, and we'll probably take a shot here. Yeah, actually, let's take that shot down. This will be a 3v2. Okay. We're gonna take some 2v2s into the control point. And again. And up onto the height, I guess. Okay.
Well, I should have rolled an extra dice with Kago. I'm silly me.
Or clear shot.
Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered though because I only rolled one skull and you rolled two shields, so it doesn't matter.
True.
I forgot hold here, is what I
Attack.
forgot.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about that too. Oof. What was that? No kill like overkill?
Yep.
Holy cow.
Do you think I have line of sight there?
Um, let's zoom in a little bit. Um, that's not a very good line. Uh, Actually, I think probably not. Well, unless, are you aiming at the first one or the second one?
Well, are you
Yeah,
saying that
I guess
I
it's tough.
so you're saying the second one,
If
possibly the,
anything, I would say the first one, maybe. It's
okay,
close.
fair enough.
Uh, just because the way they're rotated makes me think. But
Yeah, fair enough. All right, I'll shoot at the first one then, I think, or do I want to go with a different one? No, I think I want to go with this one. So it's gonna be 4 dice.
yep, into 3 defense. Okay. Let's see. 2 on Ashigaru. How do we want to do this? Okay. Let's see. I think
Very close to winning. I'm still probably gonna lose just because he's got enough Ashigaru that he can cause me problems. The really annoying thing is that my next turn marker's on Kago, and it would be great if it was on goblins, but I was worried I was gonna be out goblins if I lost initiative, so such as things, but
okay. I think we're gonna wait then fire, assuming this guy has line of sight to one.
that's
Through the ruin, I would think.
yeah, yeah, you do.
Okay. We'll start with the 4v2 down, next to
Oh, that's huge.
oof, okay.
That's huge.
The 3v3 across the gap there, or 3v2, sorry. I keep forgetting they only have 2 defense.
Their stats are really
I
bad for what they
yeah,
cost.
I keep thinking it's 3. 3v2 into the control point, and uh we'll do into the control point again. Damn. Okay.
So I wasn't actually sure if
Do you
this was
have
going to be a
order
good
mark
call.
left?
Basically, I was
Yeah.
like, yeah,
I
I was
I
not counting on goblins still being alive. Well, especially
yeah.
if I'd lost initiative, I was going to be in trouble.
Oh yeah. No, absolutely.
Anyway, I don't get any of my bonuses, so this is just an attack of two.
Two, 2v3. Ooh, who needs bonuses when you're Kago? Okay. Um, Freeze on the Ashigaru. We'll hop up here. Let's see. Do you think this one line of sight to the glyph probably?
From there, sure.
Okay. And then this one around
Oh,
here.
wait, which one?
This one underneath the ruin. Yeah, I would think to
Two,
the
two. Oh, to
the
that, to
control
that.
point. Sorry, not the glyph. Yeah.
Gotcha.
There's
Yep,
no
yep,
one
yep.
on there's
Yeah,
no
we
one on you.
cool. We're good.
Okay, cool. So let's do I mean, we need to get this kill or the game ends, so let's do that first. 3v2 down on Mr. Control Point. Okay, the game continues. Uh, Engaged down on Goblin by Control Point. Uh, Down on Holdier 2v or 3v2, sorry. Mm. And we've got one last attack from this guy. Let me check out Cargo's card here. Because he's got, yeah. Defense dice against normal attack, you can move him, no more hit zones. Okay, I think that's fine. We'll take a 3v3 on Kago. Might as well. Okay. That is round.
I just want to see something here about this. Fortunately, I can't get to the control space and claim victory, but we tried.
that that would have been
Pretty
shame
cool.
on me. Shame on me for letting that happen.
Yeah, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's the round.
Mhm. Okay. Got my order markers. Okay.
Go.
Let's see. One's on Ashigaru. Um, we're gonna wait then fire. Uh, let's see. So we only have one shot on Kago, basically.
Essentially, yes.
Okay, that's fine. We'll still wait then fire. Let's take the three. It's a pretty good shot though. Okay. Hugh Eminem took his one shot. We'll take a 4v2 down on Holdir. And then 4v4s onto the last control point. I'll just put both these out here. Wow. Oh.
Well,
The 4 out of 4.
That was pretty great. That was
Oh,
pretty great. That was pretty great. I mean,
I thought, wow,
it's not gonna change the outcome.
well, yeah, but I thought, wow, the game came to a sudden and abrupt ending, and then uh the bugbear clinging on. Yeah,
Hmm.
we'll wait then fire again. Um, attacks of 4. I think those are my only line of sight, but that should probably be enough to do it. Oh my god.
Okay. All right, Bugbear. You just don't want to die, apparently.
No. Oh no. Oh, he's gonna, is he?
That's the last one that got him.
Oh, the last one. Oh my. Wow,
The
that
fact
was
that I made this game as close as
incredible.
it did, as I did, is I'm honestly happy to walk away
Oh yeah.
with how
No,
close this game was.
you played great. I was sweating the last round, like trying to calculate what was happening. I wasn't sure we were going to be able to keep the control points down.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean it's questionable. Like I don't know how I would have been able to get 2 control points in that first round. Um
not if you don't not if you win initiative. Yeah. Yeah, if you
um
lose initiative it's okay, but
so in that first round where I had 2 guys sitting on control points, but we only got 1 point because they're both goblins.
oh yeah.
I could,
Well,
in
mm,
theory, win that, but also at the same time, I don't know. There's like
yeah.
I played the game plan that I needed to play to win this was
Oh,
which was assault your position, keep you from doing that, and then just slowly give myself
accumulate
control.
victory
Yeah.
points. Yeah. Yeah, that was that I mean, yeah, that's the only way they win
How quickly did you figure
matchup.
out that was what I was doing?
Oh, I figured from the start. I mean, this is such a good matchup for me.
Yeah.
Although
Yeah.
the map itself, I don't know. I think it's been tough for Raylan armies on this map.
Well, there's
It's
no
kind of
great
weird.
positions for her.
Yeah, that's the
I mean the
not
thing
that every
is,
map should have a good Raylan
oh
position,
no, no,
but
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think your rail in position was yeah, your rail in position was fine, but it did kind of mean that I was able to play shenanigans with control points and stuff that um
Yeah,
so it's
yeah. I didn't want to put her too close and have her get like shanked
smashed.
by a bugbear or something.
Yeah.
I figured that I can fill up that entire 7 Garu and just wait and fire to my heart's content.
Yeah, my thought yeah, I was just
It
basically
didn't,
like I gotta do
yeah,
what I gotta do. So
it's tough, man. Yeah, and you're only getting like 2 to 3 attacks per turn
well, the
because
thing
they just hold
is,
like paper, so you shoot them and they, yeah,
yeah, well, and especially with your early defensive rolls, I think if you'd rolled a little worse on defense there in the beginning, I probably am able to sneak my way to a victory, getting some more stuff that way.
yeah, yeah. If I can wait, then fire less. But yeah, 2 attack is not a lot
So
either.
yeah, well, I mean, and they have move 5. Like I wish they had a move a 6.
Yeah, I thought they did. I was thinking probably of the cutters.
Yeah, no, they did. Cutters move a 6. I might have actually moved a couple of them 6 in the beginning before I realized, but
Oh, we didn't
it doesn't really
notice.
matter too much.
No. Yeah, 5 is way too slow when they just get
Yeah,
shredded by a
they need to be they need yeah, that's why I was basically like after my first game with them I was like we need to drop their price. They cost too much.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
Urk is way too expensive for what he does.
What is he
He's
now?
50.
He's 50. Oh, isn't he like 65 originally? So not a
No,
huge
it's
drop. Yeah,
uh
but do you think the mob swarm and the sneak attack thing is like worth it with cutters, or is it just both builds? He's
he's
not worth 50
he's
points
not
each.
a great option in either build. He's worse actually in this build, I think.
Okay. I'm not super familiar with goblins. That's a faction that I have not played
I
into
played
or
cutters a
with.
lot.
But
This is my first time really playing slashers, and I like the concept of what they do. I just think that
they
right
are fun.
now
They are fun.
it just costs too much is the problem.
Yeah.
So,
And
and I
it
got like no good matchups. Well, I guess I got one against well, my matchup against Veggie Dad was okay, I guess as far as a matchup, but I didn't get ones that were like great for me. So, and I
yeah.
also probably didn't build the army optimally either, but
What would you looking back, what would you have switched out if you
I don't
uh
think Urk does anything in this army that's useful, so I should have swapped him out for something more useful. I don't think
okay.
I can't fit another squad of cutters because of figure limits, but I think just something for his point cost that fills points or something and maybe
Okay.
gives me yeah. I don't know what, but
Interesting.
maybe like
Pers-
Swazel or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to look and see what the actual point costs are, but I think
bas-
that's really the big thing is that Urk didn't really do much that a different figure in the army couldn't do better. Um, so yeah, but honestly, yeah, next season I'm probably just gonna run like next Delta event, I'm probably just gonna run like bees or something. I don't know. Go back to my roots. Stop necessarily playing the well, I haven't played this unit yet game. And just kind of let
Right.
those happen as they may. Like I'm looking at Sir H's event, and the army I'm looking at has all units I've played before. I say all when it's literally 2 units, but we'll see.
Only 2 units. One hero and a bunch of squaddies.
Essentially correct.
Yeah,
I
that's
basically came
fair.
across the build and I was like, screw it, we're doing that.
You have a 20 figure limit and 700 points to do it with, so you
I
might
just
as
was like,
well
this will
fill it
be
out.
it'll be fun if nothing else. So yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, that format, man, there's been a lot of discussion around it.
I
It's
the single hero thing confuses me a little bit just because I think Assassin's Creed is a little more interesting when you have multiple heroes to choose from. Um, but we'll see how it goes. And I don't love that it also functionally locks out melee bonding because um uh like you really can't build a good melee bonding build like at all. Like
yeah, well, yeah, you don't want your hero charging into battle.
yeah. Well and
It
not yeah.
yeah.
So
It
like
definitely feels like you brought a hero and he's sitting in a hex in your start zone, and then you're gonna play a game with your squads and see what
that
happens.
is probably the optimal way to play. Yeah, and then the question is basically
Yeah.
which hero are you choosing and which
Yeah.
squads are you choosing? And there's a couple of builds I've come across and I'm like, oh, that could be very good. Like I've seen, and just like very, although I will say, it's not a good pod, but it's one of those pods that I was like, you know, it dies to airborne,
Well,
but that's terrifying.
Airborne got uh
Got a
nerf.
nerf, but I think it still dies to airborne. Well, we'll see. Let me pull up
No,
the army idea that I was that I
the airborne, if they don't drop round one, it really hamstrings,
that is
what
true.
they're able to do. I mean, they can still shoot from 8 range in your start zone, but they're shooting up, um, and that's fine. They also die to counter range if you develop anything. So that's okay too.
Let me remember what this one was.
I've been looking. Uh, I think I think a dragon green scales build could be really interesting.
Oh yeah, it could.
I think mimring green scales is actually a super interesting concept for this format.
Yeah, that would be
Um,
interesting.
I because it gets around like Drake,
Yeah.
and also you can use your hero to great effect and keep them safe with the bonding. Uh, I quite like it.
Now that
Um,
I
it
could see that doing some damage.
mimring like 3 squads of green scales, and then you have like 600 points to drop on like Vulcan mechs and like 4 squads of Templar or whatever. Uh,
So it's memory and a single
Valor.
squad of green scales, or how many squads?
Mimring in like 2 or 3 squads of green scales, and then fill it out with like PKs or Templar or Vulcan mechs, or I mean you would still have like almost 500 points left over after mimring in 2x green scales. Well, I guess 450, but that's still a lot of points left to fill with good stuff. Um, and I think mimring green scales in an end game
Okay.
would be pretty good. I
So
also
hear
like
me out
mul.
on this because this is an army that I think absolutely it could be really good, but I also think that it's basically a I will kill you before you kill me army. And here's what it is. 10th times 4.
Okay. Yep.
Vulcan mechs,
Hmm.
Taylord.
Okay, that was not what I was expecting at the end. That is really funny.
Yeah, it's really funny.
It's actually not bad.
Yeah, it's
That's
not
not
bad. It's
bad.
not bad at all because
It
you're
really is not. Vulcan
yeah,
Max and Taylor. Wow. You
yeah,
never have the points to play that. So,
yeah. And like
I like Taylor.
yeah. So it's one of those things where it's like, you're also 40 points short, which isn't ideal, but mm.
Sure. Yeah.
And like I said,
Well,
yeah,
that's fine. I
yeah.
wonder, and you think you prefer like 10th over like the classic like Omnicron Taylor combo
Let me
just
see,
for that extra range
let me see what
and
happens
that
when I plug
speed.
in Omnicrons.
Because you could get Taylored and like 4x Omnicrons puts you up to 580. I guess you've got an awkward amount of points left. Well, you could just do Taylored and 5x Omnicrons. Just try and meme the shit out of your opponent.
You could, or as
It'd be
another
really
option, um, Taylord, Omnicron snipers times four, and where are they? B11.
Ooh, that's not bad.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
or
you can do X5 as well. Yeah, no, that's also a very interesting build as well. But yeah, no, so like, um,
huh.
although I will say, I actually, so maybe not underrated, but like, I honestly really like Microcorp Agents a lot with Taylor. Like, I played it once in like a thing where it was like a castle thing, and let's just say rolling five dice with Microcorp Agents feels good, especially
Yeah, five
because
dice with stealth armor.
yeah, with stealth armor, they're probably blocking more than the snipers.
Hmm. Oh yeah.
So, so that's my
I
thought
wonder,
process.
looking at the maps, is it like feasible? Because the
I don't
microcore
know.
feel map dependent sometimes.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah. I mean, I do
yeah,
love the time when I paired them with Ritakshi. That was fun. Um,
I oh I can here I can paste this so the viewers can see. Uh, these are the maps for CCL Season 2
yeah.
qualifier 1. I was looking at them because I found it kind of interesting. There are two different maps with places to hide a smaller medium figure and right
Uh,
behind the little
you mean
ruins there,
the
which is kind of
ruins?
funny for an assassination format. Both maps have just a nice little spot for you to tuck your behind
Grumbling
Tabasco
Castle
and
and
yep,
Tabasco.
yeah. Yeah,
That
which is
is,
really funny.
yeah,
In assassination format specifically, there are two maps. Like, there's two hexes that are totally saleable range, which actually I think affects things a little bit because you actually could have an airborne in your Turok and be totally fine. They're not getting to him.
yeah. Assuming you got the
Um,
right maps and the right times.
yep. So, so I thought that was kind of interesting, but yeah, microcore. Uh, I mean, so if you're playing that, do you risk developing Tailored?
It's one of those things
Because
where it's like, as I said, it's basically a I'm going to try to kill you before you kill me.
okay, yeah. So
That
so
is that
you
is basically that army. Although I did, yeah, I also came up with the one involving it was like I want to say like fourth, but you also had to bring in some like sentinels or something and Charos, just because bringing in a bunch of fourth doesn't you hit the figure limit way too fast. So you have to like add in other expensive valiant things like sentinels.
mhm,
Um, you can make it. It's not great. You can also make a Glad Blast build. It's also not ideal, but it is Glad Blast, and Glad Blast can throw a frick ton of dice. And so,
that's true.
yeah,
Yeah, it's weird just with the point figure combo. A lot of like four figure 70 point squads feel like too cheap.
yeah.
Like you're not getting you're gonna hit the figure limit well before you hit the point limit. So like 5x knights is just not
And I
viable.
was chatting with Night of Light, and he was basically my first thought was Knights, and then I looked at it and was like, oh wait, no, I can't do that.
you're just
And
like 300 points short, and you're like, oh,
yeah, when you can't even do like
you
axe
have to win.
grinders and mogrim. Like
Yeah,
you just straight up run out of figures too fast. Like
yeah.
you even if you do axe grinders, like I think axe grinders X4, mogrim, and Vulcanmax is still way under points.
Mm,
Let
yeah,
me check.
interesting. Yeah, I think we're gonna see a lot of Templar. Uh I think that was a big a big part of the decision behind the point total. Um they've been in the minds of the players recently with their
Yeah,
Delta performance at ScapeCon East, so people are looking for ways to play them outside of Delta. Uh
hey, you know what? I brought them to a main event army at Gen Con. I made it onto day two by the skin of my teeth, but I
wow.
did.
They are a unit. It's so fascinating. Well, and that they swung the other way too. At 120 points just feels insanely overcosted. And then
Because
you
of the
drop
three
them down
defense.
to and then you drop them down to 70 points. Uh and you think at 120 you drop them down to 70, you're like, holy cow, these stats are insane for 70.
Yeah. No,
Eight
they have a
wounds,
fairly
like
decent
yeah.
they
No,
have a
they're
fairly
fun.
decent stat block. I
Yeah.
think the biggest weakness is that they don't do well against range, and when they're much cheaper and all the range options are more expensive, then it
Yeah.
becomes a lot easier for it to be like, well,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah, this should be interesting. So Templar counterplay is something I kind of want to get in on. I
I
think
like my army into Templar, I'll just say that.
yeah. Yeah,
Um,
I'm really tempted Nilfheim 3x green scales puts you at like 365.
hmm.
That's and then you've got another 340 points left over for whatever good stuff you want to throw in there. I like Nilfheim in this format because he's one of the more expensive heroes. There's really not too much more than him. And I honestly think that as long as you have like ranged backup options for the other half of the army, you're going to be able to keep them safe.
Yeah, I could see that. It's definitely got some very useful. Yeah, no, like MILF is good. I think that Bram is also fairly good here. Um,
Yeah.
I do love my I'm not playing it, but I do love the five times shades in Brontos. That's amusing to me.
Yeah, 5x shades. Yeah. Yeah, just why assassinate your hero when you can just take him?
Technically speaking, I think that if they win, that so it says
Yeah.
destroy your opponent's only unique hero, and I'm pretty sure the shades don't destroy him. Let me check real quick.
Well, yeah, but I guess because your
Yeah,
opponent's figure has to be on the board by the end of the
I feel
round.
like there should be at least a clarifier in there that says, yes, you can do this. Well, actually, hold
I
up.
think it's funnier if it
You win on the forfeit you win on the forfeit thing.
if you don't have a hero on the board.
Yeah, if you don't have a hero on the end of the board by the end of the round.
So okay, so I'm picturing a scenario where you win initiative and you a shade takes my Nilfheim,
Yes.
and then I have 3 more turns to try and kill your hero. And if I can kill your hero before the end of the round, then
Then it's a
then
tie. Well, it's a tie
then
for it's whoever has most points left standing.
okay. So it would be you still because you have one hero, but it's not your hero.
Honestly, I'm
Your
gonna
hero is
just
still
ask.
on the
I'm just gonna
yeah,
ask
it's
the
not on mine
question.
anymore. Yeah, that's a good point. I had not thought of that. That is a little confusing. That's funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna just ask the question. Anyway, I got some
Yeah.
stuff I got to take care of, so I'm gonna
Okay.
head out for the day.
Yeah. Yeah. Good game.
Catch you around.
Well played.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Peace.
Have a good one.
Bye.